Hi there, this is Ian. I've just finished tuning my 450 camera drone, so I thought I would make a video showing off some of its capabilities and then editing it into this short video. So here you can see me tracking in position hold at about 15 feet and the gimbal holds things nice and level as I make turns and move around. My wife was mowing, so I thought that would give me an opportunity to do some practice of tracking a moving object. You can see I've got pitch control of the camera, so I can pitch it up and down. I also have a slow pan motion of the yaw axis of the drone, so I can set it to a rate and not have to try to control it with the yaw stick of the transmitter. Here we are up at about 45 or 50 feet, and you can see that the pitch control lets me point the camera down, in fact as much as 80 degrees straight down, but here I am at about 45 degrees peering across at the roof of my neighbour. Here we are doing a yaw, and here we find my wife mowing away. And this is just an example here of how stable this drone can be. You can see that it holds positioned within just a few feet in space. The wind here was very low, so this was an easy task for it, and it holds altitude again within a few feet. So it makes for a very stable platform. You can get some general idea. One of the issues that we've just managed to solve is there was a jello vibration caused by the gimbal shaking a little, which we fixed with some special rubber dampers. Now I'm just showing how it tracks quite fast. You can see it'll do about 30 miles an hour, maybe faster if I pushed it. So I can track across quite quickly. Here we are just taking video of mowing. Here I'm about 15 feet up. I'm using the camera to point almost straight down as she goes underneath me. Here again we're just watching the drone. And here's an example of just flying around in general. Here I'm looking down at about 45 degrees. Here I'm tracking quite quickly out towards the front of the house. Realised that I was in danger of hitting the trees. So stopped and went up 10 feet. And you can see the general capability of the video of this drone in this shot. Here I'm going to one of the other corners of my property. And here I'm going to point the camera the 80 degrees straight down, and you can get some idea of what that looks like as we get there. There we go. Again, I'm about 40 feet up above the trees. Now here's a shot taken a little higher up. I'm about, I think, 60 feet maybe now. Is that range? I'm going to just blast across the property here, doing the full 30 miles an hour. So that's about 100 yards on the flow. Now we're facing the front of the property, doing the same thing. And I'm going to point the camera down and then turn the drone. The little white object there is a statue of a dog that was buried there by our previous owner. Here we are a little higher up, probably in the 60-70 feet range, just taking a general shot. And here I've got the camera set to do a very slow pan, and at the same time I'm bringing the drone down from 60 feet to about 30 feet. So you'll watch we're doing kind of a spiral pan. Having to make a pitch adjustment as we get lower down. You can see the trees coming up as we yaw and slowly descend. Again, this time I'm just taking a last couple of shots. We're about 12 feet at this point, so we're quite low down. Again, using the pan control on the slow pan control to set the pan at a slow speed, which then allows me to keep the object I'm tracking pretty well centered without actually having to use the yaw stick control of the drone itself. Again, another example of using the pan control to keep a moving object roughly in the center. Now I'm doing a sideways track quite quickly, probably 10 or 15 miles an hour, and the drone is facing forward towards the house but tracking sideways. Here I'm climbing up to I think about 60 or 70 feet. You see the shot across the countryside on the back of our house. Now at this point I'm actually doing a return to home, and I'm controlling the camera, but the drone is flying itself, and since I took off with the drone facing towards me, it will land within a few feet of where it took off facing towards me, and here it is coming down all on its own. That strange motion was me getting bitten by a fly, and another one about there, it bit me again. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you again soon.